Florence once again, coming to you live still from the Kenyatta University grounds, where the KUSA national playoffs are ongoing, exciting encounters between different university sides. It's good to see the future of Kenyan sports being so bright, because as in some of the action we are seeing in different sporting discipline, it's just entertainment. I promised you earlier, Florence, that I've given you an update of hockey, what is happening in the hockey pitch. I understand they're currently playing the quarter final. Currently the match ongoing is Kenyatta University Titans taking on UOE in the second quarter final. The first one, USIU Spartans were able to continue with them, and you know, I'm seeing the captain on the other side smiling, because no one has achieved scoring a goal against them all through the tournament. In the first match they won 5-0, they won the second match 1-0, and in their quarter final match they were able to humble Moose 3-0 in the quarter final. Of course, they will be making it to the semis, while they will face the winner of between Chuka and Kisii match. That is the fourth quarter. They will be facing the winner of that match. Allow me, Florence, to just have a quick conversation with Veronica Maua, who has been captaining the team for a while, not just in this tournament but even in the Premier League, and she has a lot to say about the tournament and the competition. In fact, she's telling me that this tournament is not of their class. They're just here to train, and then maybe that's explain why they're keeping a clean sheet all through the match. Veronica, first of all, how are you doing? How has the match been?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity here, USIU Spartans. The match has been nice. We've been able to win like all our matches. The first match, as you said, we played against which is the first match? Pwani. It was Pwani, where we trashed them 5-0. The second match was against Moi, where we won 1-0, and quarterfinals we played against Most, which we were able to score 3-0. Yeah.
Veronica, najua huu mkono unautumia sana ukicheza, staki hata uchoke. Hiyo uachana nayo. I think we can just have a quick walk as we chat about how the tournament has been. First of all, let's talk about this tournament, the KUSA game. You are representing the Nairobi North region together with Kenyatta University. In fact, you have played them in the Premier League. You have played them in the KUSA games. But let's talk about the journey. How would you describe the journey so far?
The journey has been nice. The only challenge we have, I think, is the Kenyatta University, and we've played with them several matches in the league, and we've able to win like all our matches against them. So we just fine. Yeah, this is like our training for the league, actually. Yeah, where we only played one game against Sliders last our first game of this league. Yeah, and we won 2-0. Yeah.
Tutembe hivi, Veronica. Let's talk about again something I begin to know is the state of women hockey currently, because for long it has been dominated by the likes of Telkom Kenya. But has the situation changed? I know you are coming up, the season is new, but away from the KUSA games, before we even come back to the KUSA game, let's talk about the state of Kenyan hockey. Is it changing?
Yeah, the state of Kenyan hockey is changing. As the Telkom Kenya, they don't have numbers right now, because most of the players are retiring and nobody wants to replace them, because if you go there, you're not given more playing time, so you are not able to grow in your sport. That's why the Telkom hockey is coming, it's a bit shaky now. So other clubs are in the position to fight for position 1. Like our club, we really fighting for that position.
Well, away not just from the Telkom team, let's talk about now having, I know hockey again is a game that more institution, if you check in terms of the teams, we are having hockey in institutions, but when you go to club levels, Zamtani, we don't find a lot of those clubs. Maybe that's why Telkom is a standout team, being not an institution. But are we having more clubs coming up? In terms of once you finish your university, you have a team that you can run to and continue playing hockey?
Yeah, there are more clubs coming up, but not in a good range. Like we have Lakers, which they just coming up. Yeah, and there's another team called Telecom. Yeah, it's a new team for the development group. Yeah, so it's another club being formed. I would like to still play for USIU, because you can still play for Spartans after you're done with with your studies. I would like to give back to my school. I really love Spartans because we just good. You're just a good team, as compared to the rest. Because maybe it's because I don't know much, but whatever I hear, like Spartans is the best. Yeah.
Back to Spartans and Kusa games. Back to Spartan and Kusa game. Let's talk about now. You are into the semis. You are the first women team to book your spot in the semi. We expect now the match against K.U UOE. Later we'll be having UN taking on Moi University, and of course Chuka versus Kisii. Whoever wins the match between Chuka and Kisii will play against USIU Spartans. Yeah. You told me earlier it is not a tough match for you. Who again is challenging you for this title? Because I think you are in the final. According to you, you feel that you have qualified for the final. But is there a team that you don't want to face? Maybe you know that they'll give you a run for your money, maybe even in the finals?
Not really. Actually, we like to face the most challenging team, I think, to us, maybe KU. Yeah, because we've been playing with them and they know how we play. So they're going to be at least challenging to us, and we're going to learn a lot from them as compared to the other teams. Yeah, because they just come to participate most of the time. And we've been in these national games for several times, many years, and that's most of the time our challenge is Strathmore University, and they're not here. They couldn't come because they had a league match tomorrow against Telcom. So they just wanted to train for that league match. So the only challenging team, we feel like it's KU. So we like to meet them in the finals, so that at least you can have a challenge.
An East African ticket, and make it more interesting. Okay. An East African ticket at stake for either you, either KU, or any other team that will be able to secure it. Are we going to see a situation where USIU will represent Kenya in the East African Games? That is in terms of the hockey.
Yeah, actually, if there is East African Games, I feel like it's USIU. We are going to represent Kenya, because you don't have challenge. You don't have challenge. Yeah. Oh my, Florence, I'm telling you, I like the confidence. When you have a captain who is so confident about you winning,
in fact, she believes that no team is up to the standard of challenging USIU. But we'll be following up that conversation and seeing what will be happening in the other quarterfinals. We have 3 other quarterfinals, one ongoing now and 2 others to come up later. I'll be trying to feed you with the best, of course, with the latest update from all those quarterfinals, and whoever is going to make it to the semis. I understand the semis are supposed to be played tomorrow. Asante sana Veronica, we'll see you in the semis. I understand the semifinals will be played tomorrow. That is Easter Monday, and it will begin to see whether whatever Veronica is saying about USIU being way above the standard of any other team, in terms of their standard being so high, you can't even compare with some of the teams that are participating in the Kusa game. That is something we'll be keen to follow up and see whether it's just talk or maybe they are up. Maybe they can secure this title, even unbeaten, something that has not happened in these games, but only in football for Kenyatta University's football team. But for now, Florence, back to you in studio. Once we get hold of another conversation, we'll make sure that we prepare it for you and get back to you. Back to you, Florence, in studio.